Alrighty, welcome back to the shop down here. We're getting back on this Cummins swap Sweptline. Today I'm hoping to get the radiator mounted and the lower radiator hose, at least the hard part, done, and then we can see what we need for the rubber hoses to connect the radiator to this hard line I'm going to build. If we have time, I might pull the transmission, so I got to put the torque converter in there, and then we're just going to tinker along, see where we get today. So let's jump into it. So this radiator sits in there. This is made by a company called Alloy Works. It's just a factory replacement for this particular model year of truck. So this upper hose is going to be fun to figure out. The lower one, the inlet's over there, the outlet over here. So we're going to turn this backwards. We're going to go down between the motor mount pedestal and down under the oil pan. We're going to shoot across, and then we'll come up over here. I'll probably hurry and pull this power steering pump and vacuum pump off real quick. It's just 2 bolts because we got manual brakes, manual steering for now, and we'll save this. We're looking at kits to convert this to disc brake, and disc brake, it'll come with power, it'll come with a booster and everything we need. So we can put the power steering pump, or we can put the vacuum pump back on and figure out that later, but probably gonna take that off for now. But I've kind of got this sitting in here and shimmed up with cardboard where we need it. I've got some aluminum angle we'll just put in here. We'll rib nut it in there. So let me get a few things going and show you where we get to. We're gonna see how rib nuts do in this thicker material here. Hopefully it works. Probably work, I guess. So this side looks pretty good. I know it's hard to see, but this is the flange here for the original radiator. And this is the original radiator, and it would have sat there, but we've got a much longer engine in here, so we're moving it back. So we'll probably run some rivet nuts here, and this side looks great. The problem is, and I don't know why, I've got this giant gap here, but it's touching down in the bottom. So this piece has moved off towards the driver's side. And I don't know if it has moved off or if that's what Dodge does. I don't know why they would. It'd be stupid if you ask me. But now I've got this gap here. And the problem I have is the angle iron I'm using here is like 1-inch angle. And if I put it some more over here, it kind of sticks off, you know, weird looking. I've got some longer flanged angle, but I'd have to trim it to fit. So I think what I'm going to do is run it down like I did right here on the other side, and then just put a spacer or something in here, riv nutted in the bottom, and then just build a spacer to go in here to take up the gap. So let me get another one of those cut and get this readjusted here. Let me get another one of those cut and we'll put on this side and we'll see where we're at. Alrighty, it's later in the day. We kind of had some stuff hit the fan, but we've got that sitting in there now. It's all bolted up. I got a little spacer in there, looking pretty good. So we'll start working on this lower hose. I've got this whole box of, we just ordered 2-inch exhaust parts. Comes in a builder kit with a whole bunch of different bends and straights and this and that's and yada yadas. So, and the inlet down here, I don't know what this is, but it necks down to 2-inch on this hose. Is 2-inch inside. So we'll run it down across there. So let me get a few bends out and we'll cut some pieces and see what we need, and we'll get after it. Alrighty, well, we're getting this lower radiator hose going. Don't judge my welds. This was a free welder and it's a cheap one, and it's all auto set. I need more wire speed to get in there and keep the puddle cool. But you can't. You just set it to amps and it sets everything else. So we're gonna make do. So let's get this over there, see what it's looking like. So this is gonna come down. We got the water inlet right up here. It turns 90, shoots down under the oil pan here. I'm gonna cut this flare off. I'll do some more measuring up here and see what it's gonna take to get us somewhere in the ballpark over here. So we'll keep going.
You know how many times I used to go?
Okay, shh. Taking a video. Alright, so we got this in here across the bottom. I've put a 45 up. I've got another 45. I think I'm just going to come right here real short and leave it there, and then we'll just get a long enough piece of hose. Because my worry is if it's too long, if it's any longer than this, I don't know if I'll be able to get it up in the other side with it wrapping around the oil pan like it is. So I think I'm just going to lop it off here, cut me another little short 45 it in somewhere right here, and then it's a fairly straight shot, and we'll just get us a long piece of 2-inch hose, a couple of clamps, and then I think we'll still be able to get it in there. So let me cut this one off, cut another one, we'll do some welding, and I think we'll have that one wrapped up. Alright, well, we come off this lower hose here, run across the bottom of the oil pan, and come up right here. I need to figure out some way up in this general area. Let me show you up here. So we need to come off the block, motor mount something with a tab, some way to secure this, because it's going to be some weight. We'll have to see, maybe supporting it on this side as well. But we've got that. I threw some, got a bead roller. I threw some bead rolls on the end of that pipe. So I think that one's pretty solid there. Yeah, we got our radiator in. Lower hose looks pretty well ready. We'll get some clamps for all that stuff. We'll get a piece of hose to jump across that big thing. And then this one's gonna be the fun one. I'm hoping we might be able to get a U-turn 1 3/4 hose to come here, and then we'll get a 90-degree 1.5 inch, build a little adapter or something in there. So that one's gonna be fun. So I think that's probably gonna be it for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. If you learned something, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Keep your eyes open. We got a bunch of projects coming, so see you in the next one.